channel. I am Christy, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing what's in my diaper bag. So I feel like my diaper bag situation has kind of evolved over time. My son is now 18 months old, and I feel like what I keep with me now is pretty different than what I first carried when he was a newborn. I feel like when you're in the newborn stage, you're bringing a lot of extra diapers, wipes, extra clothing, because at that age, they're very prone to blowouts and tend to have a lot of accidents. Now when Kai and I go out and about, I feel like I have a much more streamlined diaper bag situation, to the point where I actually keep most of like the necessities in a pouch that I can either put in a diaper bag or I can just put in my purse. That's kind of where this has changed. I feel like when Kai was a newborn and infant, I would have a separate diaper bag. I actually have the beis diaper bag. Shout out to my sister. Thanks, Courtney, for getting that for me. So I do have the beis diaper bag. I actually did a video about that I can link above and in the description. And I love that bag. I still use that often when we travel or if we're kind of going out for like a bigger outing. A lot of the times now though, I will just have a bigger purse that I keep with me of my personal stuff that will also accommodate the pouch that has his things. But I did want to show you today what I keep in my diaper bag if I'm actually carrying a bag with me. Something to note is that we do drive pretty much everywhere. We live in Raleigh, North Carolina, but it's not super walkable, so we do drive to like most of our outings and errands. So I do have a basket that I keep in the back of the car. So in that basket, I keep extra diapers, extra wipes, a changing pad, which the beis diaper bag comes with its own changing pad, which is amazing. So I have a changing pad in the back of the car. I have like the rain cover for his stroller, different odds and ends like that I keep in a little tote in the back of the car. So that makes it so I don't have to keep as much with me because I always have like a backup supply to my backup supply, if that makes sense. Before we jump into what's in my diaper bag, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so below. And if you have not signed up for my upcoming newsletter, please also sign up for that. That's linked in the description. Come read all my thoughts and my travel recommendations. Okay, so the diaper bag that I'm currently using is actually more of like a travel bag. This is a little bit big, I would say, for a day-to-day diaper bag, and honestly, I've just been using it. Let me pick it up. I've just been using it because this is what I used to travel with over the holidays, and it came in clutch. I'm obsessed with this bag. Like I said, your diaper bag does not need to be this big. This thing is literally massive, but I will obviously share why I'm still using it even though it's huge. So, right now, look how big it is, oh my God. So this is the small cloud carry-on from Baggu. If you have watched my previous videos, you know that I love Baggu as a brand. I actually have a video of like my Baggu collection and why I love the brand so much. Again, I can link that above and below. But I got this small cloud carry-on for my birthday, but I got it early. So I used it on our trip up to Indiana and Chicago over the holidays. And I use this essentially as like my personal item for me and for Kai. So I use this to carry my stuff for the trip and anything that I needed for Kai. And so that's just kind of carried over. And something that I like about carrying around this huge ass bag is that I can put my little purse right inside of here. So I did not mean to coordinate these. I just love this print, but like right inside here, I literally have my purse. So this is my purse, stuffed to the gill of my personal things. And when I'm using a bigger bag like this, I feel like that's something that I really like, is that I don't always get to use my smaller bags in this phase of life because I am bringing stuff for Kai. So it's kind of nice to have a diaper bag just always packed in this bigger bag. And then if I ever just want to run out by myself, or I'm going to go run a quick errand or what have you, I can just grab my purse and it's all ready and good to go. And I can switch out my smaller bags and use this bigger bag, as opposed to always having to use my purses that are a little bit bigger to accommodate Kai's stuff. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I explained that in a weird way, but I think you know what I mean. I'm gonna chuck this to the side. That is my purse. That is the first thing that's in my diaper bag, is my purse. I really love this bag, both as a diaper bag and a travel bag, because it does have pockets at both ends. So I usually put my water bottle in one and I put Kai's water bottle in the other. There are two front pockets for easy access, which is super nice because I can put my keys in the front one of these, right? And here I have some tissues in case we need some tissues. So it's really nice to be able to put like my phone, keys, etc. right here at easy access. So you kind of have just like a big open space in this bag, and then you do have one interior zip pocket, which is super nice. If anybody's interested in me doing like a full review of this bag, please leave a note in the comments because I would love to go in depth about this bag because I love it. So the first thing that we have in my diaper bag, and arguably the most important thing, is this pouch. So this is the pouch that I will often just like switch from bag to bag. So if I don't want to carry a big diaper bag with me, I'll just carry one of my bigger purses and I will put this pouch right inside of my purse and call it a day. Makes it super easy to just switch out your bags, which I really like to do because I like to use different purses. So in this pouch, we have the most important necessities, especially for an 18-month-old. So first and foremost, we have snacks. So I have a pouch and I have some puffs, and these are two things that I just keep in my bag at all times. I always have a little snack. One, because you never know when they're gonna get hungry, and two, it's nice to have these on hand if we happen to like go to dinner or something, just to have something that he's guaranteed to eat. So keep these with me. Obviously, we need some wipes. I have a full pack of Honest wipes here in the pouch. I have a couple of extra diapers. Right now I just have 2. Usually I keep like 3 or 4 in here, but right now I have 2. And then this is an OXO wipe container, but actually what I like to keep in this, I open it this way. I need to restock it, but usually what I keep in here is disposable changing pads. So I usually have the changing pad from my base diaper bag with me, but if for some reason I leave it in the car and I have to do a sudden like diaper change when we're in a store or something, I like to have these disposable changing pads just cause like germs. Speaking of germs, I also have some sanitizing wipes in case we need to wipe down any surfaces or wipe down our hands. Very crucial for a diaper change on the go, in my opinion, is some Arm & Hammer baggies to put any dirty diapers in. I feel like something that's always consistent in the diaper bag, no matter what their age is things related to food and feeding. So when Kai was a newborn/infant, I was bringing bottles of pumped milk or formula, and that was like our food supply, like on the go if we needed anything, if something came up. I feel like at this age, with Kai only eating solid foods, I want to be prepared for the more like spontaneous moments in life. So if we're like going to Costco and we decide we're gonna go out to dinner somewhere, I like to be prepared for that. So I usually keep with me in the diaper bag some feeding tools, if you will. So I like to keep a bib with me, and then I also will keep a couple of these smocks, because honestly, at this age, like the bib will do a little bit, but honestly, the smock is where it's at, because he will get covered in food. And especially if we're out and about, it's just so much easier to put one of these on him, and then he can get like as dirty as he wants, and then I just take it off and he's good to go. But I will say the most pivotal thing that I recommend getting and keeping with you is a little food mat. So this one actually suctions to the table, and it usually works in different situations when you're out. Obviously this won't suction to every table, but it does work in like 90% of scenarios, I would say. And it's just super nice. It is so nice that you can just suction this to the table and put all of their food right there in front of them. I feel like this is definitely something I recommend. It does come with a little cloth carrying case, but I don't know where it is. I can't find it. So I just keep it rolled up in our bag. I feel like of all of these things, the thing that I always want to have with me is this mat. Like I would take the mat over any of these things. I just think the mat is the best thing, especially at his age, where we're trying to teach him, you know, to eat off the plate with a fork, spoon, all of that stuff. But like, he just wants to throw that stuff. It is so much easier to not have to deal with like the plates at a restaurant or anything like that, and just have him eat off the mat. So highly recommend one of these. I can link this one below. Usually either in my purse or in the diaper bag, depending on what I'm carrying. I do like to keep a reusable tote bag with me. So I do have this one from Baggu. I love to keep one of these with me. I feel like, especially when I'm out and about with Kai, I feel like it's so much easier to consolidate groceries and whatnot into one bag, and this one can carry a lot and fits a lot. So highly recommend one of these. The last things that I have in my bag are like toys and entertainment for Kai. He's at that age where everything he's seeing, he's kind of like perceiving in a different way. So he just like loves to look around and take everything in. He does do pretty well if we go out to eat somewhere. I do think at this age, their appetites can be a little varying day to day. So usually he's more than happy to eat with us if we go out to eat somewhere. But if he's like not feeling it, I like to have some options. So I always keep one of these little like spinner toys. He absolutely loves these spinner toys. You can pop the little corners here. It actually suctions, so that if you want to suction it to like a window or the table or something, you can totally do that. But he just absolutely loves playing with this. So I actually have a few of these. This one is dirty, so I actually am gonna run this one through the dishwasher, but he loves these. and I highly recommend getting some of these. I can like these ones, but honestly, like any of these like little spinner toys, I feel like kids that age really love. So I keep one of these with us. So since Christmas just happened, Kai got a bunch of precious toys from family members, and I'm trying to like space out that excitement. So I have not given him like all of the toys. Like I'm trying to space them out over the next couple months. So one toy that my brother got him that I think is so cute, because we love to play Uno, like my siblings, my husband and I always play Uno together. And so he got Kai a little Uno, which I think is so cute. Like look at the cards. There's even a wild card. It is so precious. So I have not given this to Kai yet. So I have had this in the diaper bag ready to go for a moment when Kai needs to be entertained. So another toy option for him in case he needs something to do. So as you guys can see, my diaper bag is super streamlined and minimal. I feel like I want to only carry like the bare necessities with me. Like I don't want to be overloaded with stuff everywhere I go. So normally on a day-to-day, honestly, especially if we're just like running to the grocery store or something, a lot of the time I'll just put this pouch in my purse and just call it a day. As long as we have the absolute necessities, which are diapers, wipes, and snacks, I feel like you're good to go, especially at this age. Kai's, like I said, 18 months. So this is really like the most we need on any given like afternoon of running a couple errands. So I do think the other like feeding tools are helpful for sure. You know, a couple toys, I feel like that always makes things go smoothly, but I don't think that you need to carry like your whole house with you basically just to go out and about with your baby or toddler. I feel like knowing you can get by with the bare minimum when we go out and about with like newborns or toddlers makes it a lot easier to go. I feel like a lot of the times there can be a little bit of anxiety of getting out the door, especially at first. I definitely felt that since Kai is my first child. I definitely felt that in his newborn days especially. That just felt so overwhelming to just like get us together, get us to the car, and like go to the grocery store or like go to Starbucks. I had so many times when I was just like, oh my gosh, this isn't worth it, because he's like screaming in the back seat. So anybody who's currently in that phase, I know it can be really hard, but it does get easier. I promise it gets easier, but you're doing a great job. Well, that is it for my little what's in my diaper bag. I feel like that might not have been that exciting because there wasn't that much in there. But regardless, I hope you guys liked watching this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so below. As always, I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one.